Feels like a million years ago, doesn't it?
Nah, not to me. I will always come home to you, Stella.
I believe that. Finally.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. Or wanted to say this for last, but little conversation. Kind of talked about it earlier though, but it's kind of the same things are iterated here, but we need to talk about it anyways. So first of all, I did a lot of videos this week. A lot of videos. There's a lot for y'all to go through. If you haven't, man, you might as well binge it in the background. Just listen to me talk in the background, man. I got a lot for y'all. I'll touch on a lot of different things because there was just no way I was going to be able to get through this episode without touching up on the things that I was talking about. Because a lot of it's hearkening to the present, but also the future. That's why I think it was very important to cover a lot of this stuff. I didn't want to skip any steps this week, knowing that, damn, it is a lot of videos, but I didn't want to skip any steps, though. So, let's talk about this, man. Stella and Severide, they have a little situation at the wedding where they are able to dance and reflect, and they reflect on their wedding. And Stella was like, it felt like it was a long time ago. And you know what? Their wedding, it did feel like it was a little while ago. But Severide was like, no, it really wasn't a lot for him. You know, it really wasn't a long time ago for him. And they would reiterate how much they love each other and stuff like that. And you could see, just doing the whole episode, one thing that I noticed about them, they were so relaxed throughout this episode. They weren't really, getting at each other next about their problems and stuff like that. And Stella she says she's working on trying to just take a back seat to Kelly's career and just let him do his thing. But the whole thing for me is I understand why she needs to be that way, because at the same time, you might see it as clingy or Stella needs to back off a little bit. But no, I mean, as a wife, you do expect your husband to be there with you every day, or most days, during your whole time that you're going to be together, And, he's, in a way, it kind of feels like he's chosen to work over his wife. But he had a career before he met her, so that's the other thing, too. And I did a video earlier talking about when Casey and Kelly were kind of reflecting, and they were talking about how much their lives were easy before they had their wives. You know what I mean? So it's a little complicated when you get married. It's a little bit more complicated, and I think that but there also has to be partnership. So Stella also has to try to understand Kelly where he's coming from, and just not be in a position where she's being so selfish about him not being in a situation where he's with her and stuff like that, and all the other with her all the time. So interesting stuff. I thought it was a very interesting conversation that those two had. Very good reflection there. And I think they're going to be okay. I know some people still kind of see some flaws, and I do too. I see some flaws in them, but I do think as they get older, things get a little bit more simpler. I do think a baby's also coming in their lives too. I talked about that in the last video. I think a baby is coming. That might be their future. So we'll see, man. We'll talk more about it in the future, y'all, man. We got 2 weeks off, man. Enjoy these videos that I put up, man. Beautiful wedding between for Casey and Brett. I love episodes like this because it just brings everyone together. It's a happy ending for those two characters, especially for Kyri Killmer, since she's leaving the show as Brett. More for her because Jesse already left a long time ago, but just as a full-time member. So it's just it was a good ending, man. That's how I do sort of prefer these endings at the series finale, but in the middle of the season, I think it's good too. We'll get a break. We'll get a 2-week break. So give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, man. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all in a few weeks. Enjoy the break. I know a lot of us want the episodes, but I do too. I didn't really want to see a break for next week, man. But enjoy the break as well, because we all need it. So we'll be back March 20th, man. So I'll see y'all then, man. Thank y'all for watching. Afternoons to light. Love y'all, man.